as we know that the Indian economy is going through a devastating phase, we can clearly see the NSSO data, which has not been released, but it clearly tells us that unemployment is highest in the last 4 decades. And anyways, we know about the non-performing assets and the way Vijay Malaya and others have absconded from this country. But what I think is critical is to understand a more fundamental question of Indian economy, and that is about the inequality in this country. Let me give you just some basic data to understand this. Can you imagine what was the income wealth addition in the total wealth of the billionaires last year? It was actually 2,200 crores on a daily basis. That was the wealth addition amongst the billionaires, whereas the bottom 10% continued to live a life in debt. Let me give you another statistics to put things in perspective. Only 9 people of this country, and mind you all men, actually have more wealth than 50% of the Indian population. So this is a startling figure. 9 people have more wealth than, say, almost 65 to 75 crore people. That's the level of inequality we are living with. And this is completely unacceptable. I would say this is obscene inequality. And this goes against the fundamental principles of Indian Republic. So if you look at the Indian Republic, which the ideals of the Indian Republic get reflected in our Indian Constitution, the Article 38B of Indian Constitution clearly says, clearly mandates, directs the Indian state to work towards reducing inequality. It talks of reducing inequality of income and wealth and also of status, which is really looking at the other questions of caste, religion, geographies and so on. And let me also say that in the first few decades, people like Thomas Piketty, well-known economist, have actually given us data where we clearly see that inequality was declining in India till the late 80s. So what we have seen is state policy can actually reduce inequality. But now we come to a stage where we are seeing inequality growing at absolutely obscene proportions. The state must intervene, and it can intervene. There are several ways of doing it, and not very difficult ways. You can actually start an inheritance tax. We had that in India, but it was discontinued. And it's everywhere. If you see, it is there even in one of the most capitalist systems like the United States. What we need is this wealth tax. What we need is to fundamentally change the opportunities that common people have by investing in public health and investing in public education. So my call to everyone is that let's get out of the bubble that we live in and understand what should be the real political questions of our times. It's about fighting poverty, it's about fighting injustice, it's about ensuring education and health for everyone, but also fighting inequality. I hope we can collectively build pressure on the political system to bring inequality to the center stage of all political debates.